time for critical thinking. And what is this week's topic?
So let's talk about finding the real answer, or the real solution to a problem. So what I want you to do is listen for things you don't want to hear. You know, oftentimes people will tell you what you want to hear because they want you to like them or are motivated in other ways, financially especially. And if that's what they're doing, stop listening to them. You're not going to get the real answer to what you're trying to find out.
But it feels good that way.
Of course it feels good that way, but that's not a good way to do it. So an example would be, you know, a lot of us take lessons or have coaches or stuff, or we have in our past, and their motivation in a lot of cases is to get you to like them, to be nice to you. They don't want to be harsh. They don't want to just, you know, tell you you stink.
They don't want to crush your ego.
That too. They want to be nice. It's a natural way for a person to be is to try to be nice to you, especially if you're paying them for lessons and so on. Well, I take golf lessons, and there's a really nice guy. He's very knowledgeable, but he's also a friend. He's really nice to me. I don't need him to be nice to me. I need him to tell me the truth.
You want the harsh truth?
Because I want to get better.
You can't handle the truth.
I can. You should handle the truth too. So, you know, I look at my swing on video and I'm appalled at how bad it is. I look at all the mistakes I'm making, and when I listen to him, he's like, oh, it's okay. You're getting better. It's fine. You've really improved. And I'm like, but I suck. I don't want to be this bad. I want to be good. So I need him to tell me, no, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. Oh, okay. And instead of telling me it's getting better, I need him to say, you're still doing it wrong. That's what I need to hear. I don't need to hear I'm getting better. So I want a real answer to the problem. The real answer to the problem is you still suck. You need to work on these things.
Well, what's a financial example?
Well, okay, so a good financial example is that, you know, the financial advisor has a motivation to keep you as a client financially. You know, he may be a nice person, but he also wants to keep you as a client. So do they tell you things that would be uncomfortable for you? That you need to spend less, that you need to save more, that you are taking you need to take a lot of risk with your investments to get the return you're asking for? Or you need to pare back and save more and work longer. You know, if they're not telling you things you don't want to hear and you're not a little uncomfortable with their advice, then maybe they're not telling you the truth. And so you have to be listening for, are they really telling you what's right, or are they just telling you what you want to hear to keep their business? Yeah, if they're all feel-good answers, that's not good. Think of it like this. When you go to the doctor, does the doctor tell you that you need more exercise and a better diet, and you don't need all these pills? Or do they just give you the prescription for the pill?
They give you the prescription for the pill.
If they're giving you the prescription of the pill, get away from that doctor. You want to know, you take a pill when you need to take a pill.
You need someone to nag you.
You need someone to tell you the truth. And in your health especially, but also in your finances and the rest of your life, somebody needs to give you the real solutions to your problems, not fake answers.
And what's your takeaway?
So the takeaway is, when you want a real answer, you need to listen for things that you don't want to hear and consider them first. Often the information you're receiving is biased towards making you feel good about the other person or other things, and not really addressing the problem at all.